Everyone, in this video we'll talk about learner-centered approaches. Learner-centered approaches. What is learner-centered teaching? Why do we need learner-centered approaches? What are the characteristics of learner-centered approaches? Some learner-centered methods and examples. So first of all, what is learner-centered teaching? Teacher-led pedagogy is focused on lecturing, note-taking, and memorizing information for later reproduction, while learner-centered approach shifts the focus of activity from the teacher to the learners. Emphasize what the learners do against what the teacher does. It is based on constructivist theories. Learners are not passive recipients of information. Deconstruct and reconstruct knowledge in order to learn. Why do we need learner-centered teaching? Research shows that learner-centered methods lead to, first, increased students' engagement with the content, deep learning, long-term retention, acquisition of critical thinking or creative problem-solving skills, positive attitudes toward the subject being taught, confidence in knowledge or skills. Characteristics of learner-centered teaching. 5 practices that need to change. The functions of content, the role of the teacher, the responsibility for learning, the process and purposes of evaluation, and the balance of power. So, the methods. Learner-centered teaching does not employ a single teaching method. It emphasizes a variety of methods that shifts the role of the instructors from givers of information to facilitators of students' learning. Some learner-centered methods. Active learning. Students solve problems, answer questions, formulate questions of their own, discuss, explain, debate, or brainstorm during class. Cooperative learning. Students work in terms of problems and projects under conditions that assure both positive and interdependence and individual accountability. Inductive teaching and learning. Students are first presented with challenges, questions, or problems and learn the course material in the context of addressing the challenges. Includes inquiry-based learning, case-based instruction, problem-based learning, project-based learning, discovery learning, and just-in-time teaching. Some learner-centered methods flipped classrooms, invert traditional classroom teaching methods, deliver instruction outside of class, activities, discussion, homework in class. Dr. Sugata Mitra's role in the World Project, as you can see here in the pictures. Self-organized learning environment. Children group around internet-equipped computers to discuss big questions. The teacher merges into the background and observes as learning happens. The school in the cloud-based, scalable approaches to self-directed learning. And for those who want to boost and learn more about this approach, here are some references that I recommend for you to search in order to learn more. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share for support. Thank you very much.